I'm Marie Kingsbury, I'm an HR advisor, and today has been just absolutely amazing. The kids are really interested in the displays, they really enjoy the tactile equipment that we've got and being able to try things out. And if it plants a seed in their mind about the variety of options and careers in health, it's really great. Doesn't that feel good? It just releases all the tension.
I'm one of the senior nurses in the emergency department here at Gisborne Hospital. We've been doing interactive IV cannulation with the students, and they've just been absolutely adoring it. Some very good techniques from some of these young students. It's naturals. We need to train the young ones, coming up.
I'm Natasha Wanwa. I'm a Year 12 student at Te Wahoarere Koru School. My experience so far has been great. I've learned a lot of information and I've learned about a lot of job opportunities that I never expected to be in the health industry. It's mind-blowing to know how many opportunities there are for Māori. Just anything in general, you can tie it back to health. It's really cool. I'm really interested in psychology now. After hearing about what you actually do as a psychologist and all the pathways you can take, it's really grabbed my attention.
I love patient contact and being with patients every day and being with different people every day and awesome people and their babies. It's always generally for a happy cause. I started out by going to UCOL in Palmerston North and studying my general X-ray. So I started off by doing that's a 3-year degree, doing a lot of study at the university and a lot of placement here in Gisborne, which is where I met Bridget, who was doing ultrasound here. Then I decided to force my way into getting a job here in ultrasound, which is another 3 years study on the job through a university in Sydney.
I'm a second year student midwife. Training through Wintec, but we're based here in Gisborne for most of our practical experience. What I always wanted to do was midwifery, mainly because of a midwife that looked after me through one of my labours and births, and that really inspired me, but the time wasn't right then, and now it is.
Well, my role is that I'm actually a project manager in the hospital. So the training now is done through polytechnics and universities. So when I did it though, it was the old-fashioned way. So it's changed a lot over the years. So now it's a 3-year degree course. And then they come into the hospitals and join a new graduate nurse program, which is for a year. And they get lots of experience doing different things in the hospital, and then they can decide to go and do post-grad study and specialise in different things that are available in nursing.
I just want to do nursing because I like helping people. Yeah, it'll be a good experience.
My name's Stu Potter. I work for Tairāwhiti District Health. And my role here is Group Manager of Human Resources. I see today has been hugely successful, having 170 students energised and a captive audience to talk about health. The good thing is we've got a lot of health practitioners, as you would have seen in there too, and they're very vibrant. They're sharing their stories, they're sharing their the positive energy with our students coming through, so hopefully that rubs off and some of our students go away today to talk about their experience with their families and make health a career choice. Probably not so unique to Gisborne, it's probably national skill shortages. We call them vulnerable workforces, and the major groups at the moment that we're struggling with around mental health providers, so mental health occupationalists. We're also struggling with midwives and some of the specialty areas in medicine. And I think one of the big pluses about today is the partnerships that we've been able to develop. So we couldn't have done this without Careers New Zealand and also working with our other health providers. So we've got Ngāti Porou Holder here today and Tūranga Health, which are our iwi-based providers.
Rewiti Ropia is who I am. I'm the CEO for Tūranga Health. So roughly in a nutshell, we turn over around about $6 million of health services, and we employ up to 75 staff. Our investment in this is basically we see a pool of talent with rangatahi within Gisborne, and so we want to share in their potential progress, be it globally or internationally. And with any investment, we might attract 10% of them to come back to Gisborne and assist us in our endeavours and sharing the load around the work that we carry. So yeah, I mean we've got a vested interest to make a difference.
I'm Steve Couchman. I'm the pilot here, relieving, doing some relief flying for ECT Rescue. So today we've had young people looking at careers, and we've had them come down here to the base, and that's part of our involvement with the community here to show young people different options of what they can do, in this case within the health care system, because we are part of that.
You need to keep all your grades up to be a pilot.
And you have to be very close for the helicopter. Not allowed to
Just
be
in case you
certain
get called out to an emergency.
So my name's Dan, I'm an emergency medical technician in Gisborne.
This is the oxygen level inside her blood. So our patients need to be anything from 94% and above. So she's at 100%, which is what we'd expect. I found that they were more interested in the stretchers and the equipment, how it worked and what it did. A lot of them would get on it and strap in and have a feel about what it feels like. You've got to finish school, especially that's the message for today's group because they're all school kids. So you've got to finish school, you've got to do well in school. And then I really recommend coming on board as a volunteer, doing some events, doing some road work and seeing if you like it. It's not for everyone, some jobs knock other people different ways. So, I recommend experiencing it first.
My name's Renee Hatton and I go to Camping College and I'm year 12. And today we've been able to see all these different career paths that we can go down. There's so many different options in health that we haven't even been exposed to before, so it's been really interesting to learn about all these different areas. I'm looking at either nursing or going to med school, but it was really interesting just learning about all the different things in the community that are out there as well.
What I enjoyed about Health Day was we learned heaps of things, subjects and stuff, what you need to know for taking a health career and what is in health. Basically, I'd like to be a anaesthetist, so give anaesthetic to people. It's quite a few years at university, but the jobs that you can do for an anaesthetist are based at Otago or Auckland University.
My name is Vanessa Evans Hovell. I work at the Te Waho Orerekohu School in Te Araroa, and it's been awesome that these things are organised for us by Careers New Zealand, and people should take advantage of this. It gives them a better insight into what is out there. It's not just about one or two careers, there's lots of things in there to do.